We discussed about the OOPS concepts, right? Okay. Now I want to discuss about string and their specific methods and list specific methods. The next one is like set, tuple, dict. We are going to learn some more about these data types. Okay. So let's go with the string first. So in Python, how we can create a string? In Python, how we can create a string? Let me open our workspace folder. How we can create a string? Come on, how we can create a string in Python? Hmm? Anyone? How many ways we can create a string? Let me open our notebook. Jupyter notebook. We can create a string with single quote or double quote or triple quote also. Three ways we can create a string. Let me create a new file, new notebook. Now select kernel. Now this one is like a string. Done. How we can create a string? Name equals to Sachin. Name equals to Sachin. Now you not selected maybe kernel. Can you select the kernel? Okay. Now can you run this one? Name equals to Sachin. This is one way. Most of the times we use it like this or not. Now there has other way also there. Create a string in Python is name equals to Sachin, single quote. This is also valid. There has another way also there in Python. Okay, triple quote like this. Now this is also valid syntax. The outcome is like always Sachin with the single quote like this. So either you can use double quote, either you can use single quote, or either you can use okay triple quote also. Got my point? Now, when you can go with this approach, create a string, okay, when you can go with this approach, for example, address, okay, is equals to, um, address equals to, okay, HYD, okay, 5000, something like this. Is it valid or invalid? Is it like valid or invalid? Now, unterminated string literal, you can get the error. For example, if I write like this, is it valid or invalid? Still get the error. If I write like this, okay, is it like valid or invalid? Now see my address. Now if you click on this one, now you can see the output or not. See, check it. See the output or not. Yes or no? Slash n means new line, but it is not gives me any error or not. So when you can go with the triple code means in Python, whenever, okay, whenever your string has multi lines, whenever your string has multi lines, then you can go with the triple single code. Now, can I write like this? Triple single code I added. Now I'm going to write like this, like this. I'm going to write like this. Is it valid or invalid? Is it like valid or invalid? Now, if you come here, okay, if you check, if you run this, ADD, for example, I want to change this address name, ADD. Now see this ADD, if I run it, now see, either single triple code or, okay, double triple. Okay, that means double code you can write 3 times or single code you can write like a 3 times. It's like a valid. For example, control V, if I write like this, if I write like this, valid or invalid? If I write like this, it's valid or invalid? If I write like this, it is valid or invalid? Now, syntactically, it is invalid. It's like a unterminated string, literal or not. So, how many ways we can create a string? Double quote, valid. Single quote, valid. Okay. Triple single quote, valid. Triple double quote also valid. Okay. Now, double quote. Okay. Here also double quote. Okay. Okay. 4 times single quote, 4 times double quote, invalid. Okay. So when you can go with this double code, okay, that means either, okay, single or double, normal way. My string is like in only one line, then that time you can follow this approach. If my input string is like multi-line, then that time you should go with this approach or you should go with this approach. Okay, if you go with this or this, double or single, it gives me an error. It gives me an error. Understood, everyone? Up to okay, how to create a string in Python? How to create the string in Python? Okay, double quote, single quote, triple double quote also you can use it. 3 times double quote also you can use it. Now this is my name. I want to retrieve the data from the string. Okay, how we can retrieve the data? The string is like a set of characters. How we can retrieve the data from the string? How we can retrieve the data from the string? Tell me how we can retrieve the data from the string. Can I do this approach? Okay, name of 0. Okay, name of 1. Okay, or 2. Name of -1. Name of -1. Can anyone explain me? What is this approach? If you want to retrieve some data from the string, okay, through indexing, we can retrieve the data, retrieve the characters from the string or not. Okay, single character for this particular index, which character placed, that character you can get it or not. 0th index, yes. 0, 1, 2. Second index is like C. Now, -1, left to right direction, my indexing is starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay, there has Python supports negative index also. Okay, negative index is starts from, okay, -1, okay, -2, from right to left direction. Okay, left to right direction, normal general indexing is a positive index, starts with 0, 0, 1, 2 like that. Negative index also Python supports. Okay, that negative index starts from -1. Okay, starts from -1 right to left direction. Got my point? Name of 5. What is the answer? Name of 5, not 50. What is the answer? Name of 50. There are not there. Name of 50. There are not there. Not there. So that in Python, it gives me what? Index out of range. String index out of range. Whenever you get this kind of error, means you are retrieving the data which is not in the string boundaries, string range or not. It is like out of range or not. Okay, na? So we can retrieve the data by using indexing. Either you can use a positive index or either you can use negative index. If the index is not in the range, you can get which error? You can get which error? String index out of range. String index out of range error, you can get it. String index out of range error, you can get it. Understood? Agreed everyone? String index out of range. All are okay? Up to okay or not? Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me? Hello?
Sure.
Okay. So through indexing, I can get a single character always. Single character always. For example, I want a part of a string. For example, I want ACIN. I want ACHI. I want a part of a string. If you want to get the data, okay, a part of a string, data means either single or multi characters. Single character, you can go with what? You can go with the indexing. Multiple characters, if you want multiple characters, then you can go with what? If you want multiple characters, then we have one more approach is there to retrieve the data from the string, that is called as terminology wise slicing. Terminology wise, we can say like what? Slicing. So whenever you use slice, now you can get the single character or group of characters from the string. Single character or group of characters from the string. Now this is my name. Okay. Now if I write like this, okay, syntactically valid or invalid, it is like a invalid syntax. If you want to avoid this syntax error, here you can place like what? Either index. Yes, it is like valid only. Now, without index, if you want to retrieve the data, we have one more approach is there, slicing. If I write like this, it is valid or invalid. Now see this, valid. Now you only explain. I'm going to write some code. You only explain. Anyone. I written like multiple statements from here to here. Anyone tell me how it is going to work syntactically? Through index, if you want to retrieve the data, this particular section, okay, this square bracket section only should contains a number, index value. Index value always like a number. Another way, another approach also there to retrieve the data from the string, that is called as a slicing. Slicing syntax, how it is looks like, the slicing syntax is looks like the square bracket only you can use it, but here you can use like a colon. Minimum column is like a mandatory. Colon is like a mandatory. Whenever I add like only colon, whenever I add like only colon, then that time I'm getting the output is like a Sachin. Whenever I get like name of 1 comma 1 colon, then the time ACHIN. Whenever I added like a 3 and 5, I get it. -1 -2 and -2 -1. If you want one more, okay, I can write name 5 3. Name 5 3. Now you can get like this. Okay. Now very simple answer. Name square bracket colon. That means here slicing has, okay, the syntax looks like this. First name square bracket, your string square bracket. Here starting index and ending index you have to specify. First line number 24, okay, this one. Do you have any starting and in Do you have any starting or ending indexes are there? Do we have any starting or ending indexes are there? No. So that it is considered like starting is like here, ending is like here if you not mention anything. So that starting here, ending here, in between whatever the characters are there, those characters you can get it, starting and ending. Okay, now 25th one. Okay, name starting we have. What is my starting index? Index always starts with 0. So that starting is what? 0, 1. Starting is this one. Ending you not mentioned. If you not mention, starting if you not mention, that is the starting character. Ending if you not mention, that is the ending character. Here, starting is like 1, 0, 1. See this, starting is here. Ending is what? You not mentioned. That the reason the ending is the end of the string or not. Ending is what? End of the string. Agreed, everyone? Ending is end of the string. Okay? Okay, then. The next one, if you come, okay, name 3, 5. So starting also there, ending also there. So starting is what? 3. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here I started. Whenever ending also they mentioned, okay, don't think like 3, 4, 5 like that. 3 is the starting one, ending also there. If you know the starting, the difference you can see. What is the difference between 3 and 5? 2. So if you know the starting, from there you can take like a 2 characters. 0, 1, 2, 3. H is the third index. So second one is like 5. 3, 5 difference is how much? 2. So that H, I. Okay, those 2 characters you can use. Agreed? Come on. If you have a starting and index, okay, starting you can find it first. Starting index 0, 1, 2, 3. Starting index. Now where you have to stop? Okay, 5. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't calculate like this. Then the time you can get the error. Okay, get unexpected output. Starting and index is there. You can find the starting. From there, how many you have to take? The difference you can take it. 3, 5 difference is how much? 3 and 5 difference is how much? 3, 5 difference is how much? 2. So that starting is like 3 and ending is like 5. The difference is like this one. So you can take like high. Yes or no? So in Python, I said like supports negative indexing also or not. Yes or no? Now you can see the line number 29 first. Okay. Now my starting index is what? 5. Ending is what? 3. If my starting is greater than ending, then that time it is not work out. If my starting is greater than the ending index, start 5 ends with 3. Is it possible? No, right? So that it gives me an empty string. So here, if you want to get some output, my starting index should greater than the ending index or not. Should greater than the ending index. My starting index should greater than the ending index. Understood, everyone? My starting index should greater than the ending index. Up to okay, everyone? Come on.
Okay, sir.
So for good? Okay then. Now here Python supports for negative index also. Python supports for negative index also. Okay. Now if you observe here, -1 and -2 is there. -1 is greater than -2. Yes or no? -1 is greater than -2. Yes or no? -1 is greater than -2. So the first starting index is greater than the ending index or not. So that it gives me what? -1 is greater than -2. Starting is greater than ending. So that it gives me what? Empty or not. Yes or no? Agreed with me? All are okay? Come on. The next one is like 2 1 2 1. Come on. 2 1 minus 2 and minus 1. So starts with minus 2, where minus 1 no, minus 2. This is the starting index. The difference is how much? 2 1 difference is how much? Negative or positive, it is not a matter. 2 1 difference is how much? 2 1 difference is how much? 1, right? So that you can get like only I. Yes sir. Starting is like minus 2. Okay, so that negative index, in which direction it is going to take? In which direction it is going to take the values? Right to left direction. So that minus 1 no minus 2. This is the starting one. Minus 2 minus 1 difference is how much? Minus 2 minus 1 difference? 1 only, right? So that it's take a 1 only. Understood? Now come here. This is my name. I want a part of a string. What is my answer? Come on, what is my answer?
Nothing will. Nothing will print.
Yeah. Okay, nothing is going to print. Why? Because minus 1 is greater than, minus 1 is greater than, what happened here? Did something wrong? This is the one, no? Colon missing, right? Syntax. Minus 1 is greater than minus 3. My starting should not greater than the ending one or not. So here my name minus 3, name of minus 3 colon minus 1. Slicing colon is important. Now you can get like what? High. Why? Because minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 3. Okay, from there, how many you have to take it? How many you have to take it? Come on, the flow is like right to left direction, but what you have to consider one point here. See here again, name minus 4 and minus 1, minus 4 and minus 1 colon, right? Yes. Now see the direction. Minus 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Here I am. How many you have to take from there? Minus 4 or minus 1 difference is how much? 3. So it is, while taking the data, it is not in the backward direction, only checking the indexes in the backward direction. But while taking the data, the output is like what? Chi. But generally how we are going to think? Okay, in the backward direction, if it is like a h, from there 3 characters means hca, like that we are going to think. But while taking the data, while taking the characters from the string, it is going to follow normal approach only, forward direction only. But while placing the indexing, it is like backward direction. Now here also minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, difference is how much? Difference is how much? Difference is how much? 2. Generally what you are going to think, if it is like negative indexing, okay, hc is my answer. But okay, once you find the starting index, from there it is going to take 2 in the forward direction only. So it gives me hi is my output. If whether it is like a negative index still, okay, it gives me the output in the which direction? Forward direction only it is going to take it or not. But in general, what do you think? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So that I am starting from here. Okay, how many? Okay, difference 2. So that hc is my answer. In general we are going to tell, but it is not the right answer. This is only the proof. Okay, the answer is like what? Hi, it is going to find the starting index. From there it is going to take like 2. That's it. Understood everyone? Come on, all are okay? Agreed? Okay. This one is like valid or not? Is it valid or not? Is it valid or not? Is it valid or not? Now, if you come here, it is like valid only. If you not mention the first one, the starting is what? 0. Starting is like 0. The difference between 0 and 4, 4. So that from 0, SACH it's taken or not? Yes or no? Name, if ending is not there, it's going to take like what? End of the string. Start from 2, end with what? CHIN, it's going to ending or not. This is the way you can retrieve the data from the string using what? Using what? Using indexing, using slicing. Slice. If you want to get a part of a string, then you can go with what? Slice. If you want to get a part of a string, then you can go with what? Slice. In Python, negative index, it is going to support or not? Yes, it is going to support for the negative index also in Python. Okay, na? Agreed, everyone? Okay, then. Can anyone answer this? What is the answer? It is like indexing or slicing?
Indexing.
Indexing, right? Okay, what is the answer? Okay. My name 1 is equals to Z. Okay. Now tell me what is the name? Name 1. Name 1. Otherwise name, okay, name 2 equals to something like this. Okay. Name 2 equals to, okay, for example, if I write like Z. Z. What is the answer? What is my name? Will it change or not change? Will it change or not change? Come on. Name 2. 0, 1, 2. It is the index. So your output is like what? SACHIN, SAZHIN. Your output. Hmm? First of all, it is valid syntax or invalid syntax. If you come here, okay, see this. String object does not support item assignment. String object does not support item object. That means what? You are able to change the value or not able to change the value? Are you able to change it or not able to change it? Tell me. Are you able to change it or not able to change it? Come on. Are you able to change or not able to change?
Not able.
We are not able to change. So why it is not okay? It is not allow you to do the change means we have one nature for this particular string, that is like immutable nature. What is that nature? Immutable. Okay, what is immutable? What is immutable means whenever you create, okay, an object, okay, whenever you create one string object, okay, it is not allow you the change. It is not allow you to do the changes. That kind of nature, if you see any variable value or any data, that nature terminology wise, that is immutable. If you observe here, name 2 equals to Z, I am able to retrieve. I am able to retrieve the data. I am able to retrieve the data. But am I able to assign it some data? Tell me. Name of 2 equals to Z. Name of 2. Okay. Here, tell me. Name of 2 equals to C. Am I able to change it or not? Not able to change. So that this nature, once you created a variable with some data, if it is not allow you to do the change, that kind of nature, what we can say, immutable nature or not? Immutable nature or not? Now, I have one question is there. For example, you have a bank account. In your bank account, okay, we have some details, right? We have some details. What kind of details? Account number is there, balance is there, your address is there, your phone number is there, your email ID there. For example, these are the details. This is the data. Now tell me, account number, name, account holder name, and address and balance. Among these 5, which variable value is not change? 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 Tell me. Which variable value is not change?
Account number and name.
Account number, right? Name also. Okay, first name, last name also we can change it or not? Yes or no? First name. Okay, just name is nothing but, okay, for example, okay, as per your PON, you can change that one, right? Yes or no? Possibility is there after creating account. Yes, no? But only one value we are not able to change. That value is what? Account number we never change once my account got created. My name can be changed, my address, okay, my phone number and my email ID, all these values can change it or not. So now you can see among these 5 variables, one variable value is never changed. You can say that variable is like a immutable variable or not. Got my point? Come on. Understood or not? Okay, then. Now, can anyone answer this? Name equals to, okay, Sachin. Name equals to Sachin. I created a string. My name is what? Sachin. If I write like name equals to Dhoni, name equals to Dhoni, what is the answer? If I write like name equals to Dhoni, what is the answer? Tell me. If I write like name equals to Dhoni, will it valid or invalid? Tell me.
Valid.
Okay, it is like valid. Why? Because see, you created a string. The name is like a just reference. Inside the string, you are not trying to change something. Okay, here it's a kind of reassignment, new string it is creating or not with this content. So it is like 100% valid or not? Yes or no? Once you created a string, inside that string, it is not allowing you to do the change. But the entire string, you can change it or not by reassigning. Yes, no? Got some difference? Inside that string, we are not able to change, but the entire string, we can change it or not with some different value. Okay, if anybody asks, strings have which nature? Strings have which nature by default? Strings has, it's like a mutable nature or not. If you try to assign some value with a particular index, what is the error? You can get it. It is not assigned. This error you can get it. String object does not support for what? Item assignment or not. String object does not support for item assignment. Like that you can. Got my point? So for good? Okay, my first name is like Sachin. Okay, my last name is like Tendulkar. Okay, now if you want to merge both, then the time how we can? We have some kind of arithmetic operators like fn plus ln. Will it work out or not? Yes or no? Fn minus Ln, will it work out? Fn, okay, Fn by Ln, Fn star Ln, Fn star Ln, but star will work. How you know? For example, Fn I want to 5 times. If I click on enter, now see my Sachin is like 5 times. You are able to see or not? Yes or no? Okay, one is like you can use plus for concatenating 2 strings. Another one is like one string. If you want to repeat how many times, just you can do like multiply with that particular number. You can get the expected output only or not. You can get the expected output only or not. Agreed? So this arithmetic operator for concatenation purpose and this arithmetic operator for repeat that particular string how many times you can do it. Understood? Come on. Okay, the next one, how we can find the length of the string? How we can find the length of the string? How we can find the length of the string? Now tell me, len, am I created? Am I created? Tell me, am I created len? No. Is it gives me any error? You not created, you didn't get the error. Then who created? Who defined? Python people or not? So len is the predefined member in Python. Is which type? Is which type? Function. In your hand one function is there. What you can do with that function? You can call it. You can get the error. See this. What is the error? What is the error? By seeing that one you can tell.
It takes one
Take
argument.
exactly one argument. 0 given. You given like nothing means 0. It is take exactly one argument. Now can I pass that argument? You can get the length of the string or not. Agreed? It is like a predefined member. If it is like a predefined member. Okay. Now this is my name. Can you check inside the name? O is there or not there? O is there or not there? One. O character or on characters there or not there? There. Programmatically show me. There means yes, positive response means true, you can say. I want the answer is like true. Tell me how we can. Do you know at the time of at the time of keywords discussion, we discussed about one of the keyword called as a membership keyword, membership operator. I mean membership operator. At the time of keywords, at the time of operators also we discussed one of the operator called as a membership operator. What is that keyword we are going to use? In, not in. Did you remember this? On inside the name, yes, no? Yes or no? One character or one character or group of characters there or not there in the string. If you want to find it, we have a membership operator is there in is my OI in name. What is the answer? It is always take like false. It is always take like the sequence order only. OI in the sequence there are not there, right? Individual O is there, I is there, but it is looking for the sequence OI. ON not in name. not in name. Yes, sir. ON not there in the name? No, false. So that you can get the false or not. Okay, in the string, a character or set of characters there or not there. If you want to check, you can go with the membership operator. It is not only, okay, it is not only group of characters always. It is check for single character also or not. All are okay? So for good? Okay, then we'll continue remaining things in tomorrow's session. Just prepare the OOPS concepts, very important. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining.